you're telling me that the hole is the same size?
I'm telling you, that's what I've been told.
In
That's
the
the reason I said,
ballpark.
if you wanna go look at it, go look.
In the ballpark?
You volunteering to help with it?
I will for almost $1,000 of markup this last guy's got.
We can't contract with you, you're on council.
I do it for free.
I'm kidding, I know.
But I have worked with these units before, back when my parents had apartments. And they're basically like a window unit air conditioner. You slide one out, slide one in. And as long as the hole is basically the same size. But is that a concrete building, block building, or is it?
Where that fits, I have no idea. You need to go back there and look at it.
I've never been back there.
Well, why don't we do this? Take it under consideration. You all look at it, tell me what you want to do tomorrow, because it's within the spending limit of the mayor, if you want, and you tell me what you want to do, and we'll order it.
This can't, even at worst, it can't be more than a 3-hour job, putting this in. And that's if I cut the wall.
Everybody good with that?
And talking to it, make a motion.
We don't need a motion.
I'm putting this one on credit, but I'm gonna stick you with something.
Okay, we got a couple more things here, and then we still need to fill the council member, the empty council seat, but let's, there was something else. Does that complete what everyone had brought up?
I think that, yeah.
Does anyone want to discuss our conversation with the sheriff? You want to do that, or you want to wait and talk to the budget committee about that first?
What'd you say?
I think we ought to wait for the budget committee.
Okay, to relay the conversation with the sheriff concerning the sheriff's contract for next year. And postpone that till you talk to them, okay?
Or we could even put it on our meeting if we had it,
Oh, we
the
can
next
after that,
meeting.
yeah. All right, we still need to, fill an empty council, seat. You have, I think you had access to the, information that's been furnished. If you've had sufficient time to look over that, when I see you again, everybody looking up this way, I'll ask for a motion. Anyone have a motion concerning the individual to fill that empty seat?
I'll make a motion for Bobby Tanner.
Okay, the motion is made for Mr. Bobby Tanner to fill the seat for the empty council person. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Jennifer. Is there discussion on that motion? Hearing none, Sean, call the roll.
Yes. We'll go the other side. Mrs. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mrs. Bowman?
Yes.
Mr. Dusing?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Martin?
Yes.
That's 5 yeses.
All yes, and the motion carries. And Mr. Tanner?
Yep.
You want to step up, please? And you don't have a chair. We'll put you over here when we get you worked in over here, okay? And then Sean's going to give you the oath of office.
Tonight?
Uh,
Very well.
as well.
It wasn't on the agenda, so can we do it here?
Well, we probably need to get you sworn in. 30 seconds. Everybody take 5 minutes, I'll get you the oath.
This is twice in a row, I'm so sorry.
Hopefully we won't do any more.
He's fine. I'll stand with you. I felt bad, didn't you?
No, it wasn't in the agenda, and I didn't notice it until halfway through.
I know. And here he knows it. If no one noticed, you have new placards laying in front of certain persons.
Unofficial.
Yeah. Mrs. Bowman has hers.
It's upside down now.
The mayor has his, the mayor had mine, if all came in, so.
I was gonna say, I looked at it earlier.
yeah, that's
It's
right.
actually spelled name correctly too.
It's spelled correctly, the font was a little bit small for some reason. So Mr. Tanner, it won't take as long as it took from Mrs. Bowman and myself to get it. I now have the resources. I do solemnly swear or affirm, as the case may be, that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the Commonwealth, and be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky, so as long as I continue a citizen thereof. And I will faithfully execute to the best of my ability the office of city council member, according to the law, and I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption or of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of the state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within the state, nor out of it, nor have I sent or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with deadly weapons, nor have I acted as second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted any person thus offending. So help me God.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's see here. Okay, I think that completes our agenda for this evening. Does anyone have anything further? All right, this gentleman, where do you go now? Chief, you had something you wish to address?
No, it's okay. I think it's better if I talk to Councilman Roberts after the meeting.
Okay. Anyone else from the audience have anything they wish to bring up? Sir, anything further?
No, my concern is just the communication on the way you're doing the tax. And I understand it, but when people ask me, they're not understanding it. So that's just a concern,
I
so.
understand. Refer them to any member of council because they've studied this, believe me. That wasn't an easy vote for them, so refer them to any member of council and they'll be glad to try to.
Well, like I said, it's the biggest thing is finding out, people trying to understand, and I totally understand, we gotta pay a fee to have it here. I'm pro Grant County needs a district and for the fire department and the ambulance. I've been pro that a long time. But what people need to understand is when the ambulance comes to their house, how do they know, or how do they get an idea of what kind of costs they're looking at? To understand it, because, if you have a lot of elderly people, it'll break them. If they get double dip, heavy on the back side of that. And the AMRs of the world have kind of ruined it in some aspects because they love to, 2 weeks later, it's in a collection agency and it basically destroys people financially. And the city doesn't want to be that type of mentality. You're trying to give people something, you don't want them to have a negative attitude about it, so.
All right, we have a motion to adjourn. Motion by Todd, anybody, is there a second? Second by Joe, those in favor? Thank you, motion carries.